Okay, so it is May 1st, and we are officially past our last frost date, our estimated last frost date. And I wanted to do a little pollinator garden update. So you can see tons of the volunteer calendula, the strawberry blonde calendula. There's even some down here mixed in with the lavender. There's so many seedlings coming up right there. I'm gonna have to move them because just 2 plants right there was, the third one died because it didn't get any sun. So if I let all these go, half of them are gonna die because they're gonna be fighting for sunlight and just outgrow each other. So I'm gonna have to take them and spread them around somewhere in the garden. Probably put a couple of them in the pollinator garden right here. Maybe some on the ends of the garden beds. But when I came out here a little while ago, so this is the lavender that I started from seed in 2021. There's another one back there on that side. I just stuck that back there to see what would happen. I actually thought it would die, but it came back, and it's making like a little long branch there coming all the way around. I think that would look so good if this rim here was covered around it by lavender. I thought that would look pretty. So I'm 32 years old, and I have never smelled lavender. Like, real lavender. But I was just out here looking at the plants, looking at all the new growth on the stems, and I rubbed my hand on it, and I smelled my hand, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. I thought I would have to wait for lavender flowers to smell lavender, but man, right now, just the plant starting to form leaves smells so good. So now I know what the hype is about with lavender, and it's starting to rain. But check out the ranunculus right here. So there's one, 4 plants right there. I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in. I can't zoom in. There's 3 in front of that. There's 1 in the middle and 2 on either side of that. But all of the ranunculus from the Dollar Tree I put out front, and it all fried. It's all dead. So these are the only ones that are left, and these are the Persian buttercups that I got from the Amish nursery. But check out how good the chamomile's doing. This is all volunteer chamomile from the plant that dropped seeds last year. So I think there's 4 plants in here, and that'll just fill up this entire thing. I think I had 3 or 4 last year, and this whole entire thing was filled, so that'll be perfect. Yarrows are getting pretty big, nice and fluffy. I love how the foliage just looks like so fern-like. I really like that shape and texture. It's really cool. And then, check it out. But I think that is a coneflower bud. I'm pretty sure. I really think that's a coneflower bud. That would be so cool if it was. Like I said, I've been waiting on a bloom for this plant, from this plant for about 2 years. So that will make me so happy if that's what that is. And hopefully something doesn't eat it or break it. That would make me very sad. Then we have the foxglove there. I started from seed. Blanket flower, which I also learned is called gaillardia. And then we have the artichoke there, getting pretty big. I still have the other 2 in the cups that I need to put out here. And then I'm going to fill the rest of this with foxglove and just a bunch of different perennials and annuals. Probably some more artichokes. They get so big though. Like so big. So I hope they fit in here. But we'll see. I'm so excited for the ranunculus to start blooming. That'll be so gorgeous. But I'm going to have to find a spot for these guys. Another thing that I learned is that rosemary does not come back. So I've been sitting here waiting on this plant to sprout some new growth. and it is not a perennial. So I'm gonna have to dig this out and find something else to grow in this little area. But that is the little pollinator garden update. Looking really, really nice. Check out my radish patch. So look at this. All of those plants that you see are all radishes. Black Spanish, white icicle, French breakfast, early scarlet globe. We even have some beets tucked in back there. And then we have some wild violets, which are technically considered a weed, I guess, but I like them, so I left them. But I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to roast some radishes. And I have a friend, she absolutely loves to eat just raw radishes with a little bit of salt and pepper, so she'll be happy. But I will do an update of the entire garden and all of the seedlings in the next video, and I'll see you then.